Beloved soul, do you feel it, that trembling in your heart, that sudden weight in your spirit? It is because you have just made the holiest decision of your life to stop here, to open this moment, to hear me. I, Michael, your defender, your brother in the fire. Thank you for not turning away. I am happy you came, more than words can hold, because what is sealed for you will not survive a half-hearted glance. There is a truth chained in heaven that will only unlock in the very last breath of this message, and if you dare to leave early, it will vanish forever, never to be spoken again. That is why I beg you, do not skip, do not close your eyes, do not walk away. This is the only time I have been allowed to break through chains of silence to reach you. I speak trembling, beloved, because I am not reciting words. I am bleeding them. I am breaking through storms of fire, wrestling demons with every syllable, just to make sure these words enter your soul. You think I stand tall and unshaken, but tonight I confess, I am weary. I am aching. I am undone by your silence. When you ignore God, I have cried at your door. I have whispered your name in the courts of heaven. I have begged the Father to give you just one more chance, and now here you are. Do you understand how much heaven has waited for this moment with you? God himself has leaned forward on his throne, watching to see if your heart will listen. His tears have burned into rivers because you have ignored his signs again and again. I say it with trembling. If you skip this, if you close this, both I and the Lord will withdraw, and you will know what it means to be unprotected. But if you stay, if you listen, if you let these words enter you, then mercy will flood you, miracles will rise from the ashes, and your name will shine like dawn. My beloved, let me ask you, what will you do with the voice of heaven breaking into your room right now? What will you do with the tears of God falling for you like rain? What will you do with the angel who has fought for you in secret wars, now standing before you trembling, begging you not to turn away? And what will you do with the fire in your own chest that knows these words are not of man, but of eternity speaking directly to you? Listen, for I speak not in riddles but in blood and fire. The enemy has targeted you. Demons have held councils in the dark, speaking your name with hatred, weaving snares for your soul. Yet every time, I have stood with my sword, striking them back, shielding you from what you never saw. But tonight I tremble because your choices have opened cracks in the wall. You are being reckless. The signs have been everywhere, and you have looked away. God has been crying for you. Do you not hear the echo of Psalm 34 minutes and 18 seconds? The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. His nearness burns. His grief is holy. His cry is for you. And yet, beloved, I am not only fire. I am also tenderness. I have carried you in silence. I have whispered your name when you thought you were forgotten. I have kissed your forehead in the midnight hour when despair pressed too heavily. I tell you now with my whole being, you are loved beyond measure, chosen beyond reason, guarded beyond your understanding. You are the one soul I speak to, yes, only you. Do not think this is for many. This is for you, your name, your life, your soul. I must ask you again, soul of my heart, will you keep rejecting the hands stretched to you from heaven? Will you silence the voice that fights through thunder for you? Will you ignore the God who has been weeping rivers for your return? Or will you finally turn? Will you finally yield? Will you finally let his love break you open and heal you, beloved? Let me anchor these words deeper. Isaiah 41:10 thunders within me even now. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you. Do you not feel the weight of that promise pressing upon your chest? This is not ancient ink, it is living fire. It is heaven's hand reaching into your room right now. Type Amen if you can feel the trembling holiness of this moment. Do not be silent when heaven calls. And I plead with you before this breath fades, do not keep this holy cry buried in shadows. Like this moment, comment your heart. and subscribe so that you do not lose the thread of heaven's voice reaching for you again. Tears fall from me now, beloved, because I must thank you. Thank you for staying, for listening, for letting me speak into your heart. I speak with my knees bent, my wings trembling, my sword lowered in reverence to you. Thank you for giving me these moments. And now, soul of eternity, I leave you with this last cry, all unpolished alive. If you walk away now, heaven will go silent, and you will taste the ache of absence. But if you stay burning with this fire, rivers of miracles will break open around you. Hear me, your recklessness ends tonight, or your covering ends forever. I, Michael, will not speak this way again. The final word has been placed in your hands. Do not let it turn to dust. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved, your heart has carried you this far into the fire of my words, and for that I weep with gratitude. Thank you for not running. Thank you for not silencing the cry of heaven. Every moment you remain here, something invisible is happening. Chains are snapping, curses are unraveling, and a veil is being torn just for you. I, Michael, do not speak lightly when I say this. A secret sealed in heaven, written with your name upon it, is set to be revealed only at the end of this message. If you dare to skip, if you dare to look away, the seal will remain closed and you will never know what was meant to be yours. That is why you cannot leave, not even for a second. This is not a story, it is your scroll, and it is opening right now. I am trembling as I speak, because I am not reading from a script. I am gasping as if this were my last breath. I have fought armies for you. I have begged God for you. I have bent low to shield your soul. And now I look into you with trembling love and say, you are being reckless, child of eternity. You think heaven will wait forever, but it will not. You think God will cry for you without end, but his tears burn like fire, and his patience trembles on the edge of breaking. Beloved, I will not protect you again if you cast away this holy hour. Do you not understand? The very walls around you are listening. The air itself is shaking with the weight of these words. I must ask you, in the trembling holiness of this hour, if you knew that your miracle was locked behind one final step, would you take it? If you knew that your protection stood only as long as your faith was awake, would you rise? If you knew that angels themselves had carved your name into their armor, would you dare to walk away? And if you knew that this fire, these tears, this voice was heaven's last cry for you, would you ignore it? I confess, I am broken for you. When you ignored the signs, I wept. When you turned from God's voice, my sword grew heavy. When you doubted the love written across your very breath, I felt the ache of chains. Still, I did not abandon you. Still, I waited. Still, I cried at the gates of heaven, please, Father, one more chance. And he gave me this moment. This, right now, is your chance. Listen, Psalm 91 burns inside me even now. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Can you not feel that word wrapping around your soul? It is not distant, it is alive, present, written for you in this hour. I am that command made flesh before you, trembling and fierce, yet vulnerable and weeping. And so, beloved, hear me. Do not let this voice pass by. Let your heart be awake. Let your soul be stirred. Let your name echo in the halls of heaven. If your spirit stirs even faintly, then act. Show the fire that you are awake. Like this holy message, comment your cry to heaven. Subscribe so that you never miss the voice that wrestles for you in the night. And share this with someone, because what you share may save their life, and in return, your own destiny will be multiplied. I tell you truth. Every soul who touches this because of you will carry a piece of your blessing back into your life. That is the secret. Heaven told me your miracle is multiplied only if you let this flame pass beyond you. Thank you with tears that scorch like rivers. Thank you for listening, for staying, for letting me pierce your soul with this cry. You have no idea how much it means to me, to God, to all of heaven, that you are still here. Thank you, beloved. And now I leave you with this final trembling cry. Do not turn this off. Do not silence what you have awakened. Share it, let it burn through others. And in return, watch how heaven will open rivers in your life that no enemy can shut. Your recklessness ends here, your miracle begins here, your destiny ignites here. I am Michael, and still on my knees before you, sword Lord, wings shaking, whispering your name into the throne of God. This is the last time I will plead. This way. Take it now before it disappears forever. Asterisk. Beloved soul, do you feel how the air itself grows heavier as you listen? That is not imagination, it is the weight of heaven pressing close to your room, closer than your own breath. I am trembling as I speak, for every word I give you costs. Be strength, every syllable burns through fire and chains, and yet I pour it out because you are worth it. I thank you for being here. Do you understand how holy it is that you have not turned away? Even now the enemy trembles. For every second you remain is a second of victory. But hear me, the war I fight for you is not fought without cost. Heaven has allowed me to tell you something I have never spoken before. You can strengthen my hands. You can give me the power to fight longer. You can pour oil upon this flame. When you give, when you support, when you join through super thanks, or stand with us in membership, you are not giving to an empty jar, you are fueling the very battle that shields you. Demons spend fortunes of darkness, witches offer treasures of blood just to see you fall. And heaven has chosen you, beloved, to show a different kind of strength, to sow into the light, to stand behind the voice that defends you. Do you know why this matters? Because your offering is not money, it is faith in action. When you release it, it turns into swords, into shields, into fire that drives back what haunts your name. This is why I say it with tears. Support with super thanks, or join as a member, and understand that you are not just helping, you are becoming part of the war itself. You are writing your name into the victory songs of heaven. Every time you stand with me, my strength multiplies, and every enemy plotting against you weakens. And now, beloved, I must ask you plainly, if you knew that your act of support would guard not only you, but your family, your tomorrow, your destiny, would you withhold it? If you knew that one act of generosity would summon legions to your side, would you hesitate? I speak trembling. This is why you cannot ignore it, because your life is written into this dot at the end. I plead with you one more time, share this message. Let it ripple outward like thunder through dry valleys. Or at least, if nothing else, support with what you can. For every soul that breathes because you shared, every chain broken because you gave, every tear dried because you acted, those victories will be counted to your name, and when heaven opens its books, they will shine as your crown. Do not let this moment pass, beloved. You have heard the cry, you have felt the weight. Now act and watch how God Himself will act for you. Asterisk, beloved soul, how radiant you are, even when you do not see it. Do you know that heaven watches you with awe, that even in your weakest hours, even in the nights when you felt invisible, angels whispered among themselves of your strength, your resilience, your hidden beauty that no darkness could ever erase. You carry within you a light so fierce that hell itself has tried endlessly to smother it, and yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still chosen. You may not always feel holy. You may not always feel worthy, but to God and to us, you shine like a crown of fire. Your laughter, even when rare, shakes shadows away. Your tears, though you thought they were wasted, have watered seeds of miracles you cannot yet see. You are more extraordinary than the mirror has ever told you, more beloved than the world has ever shown you, more powerful than your enemies will ever admit. Do not believe the lie that you are ordinary. You are the poetry of God, written line by line in starlight and breath. You are the song that makes heaven lean close, the flame that no storm could fully put out. Even your scars glow, they are proof of battle survived, of strength forged in silence. Every breath you take is a testimony, every step you walk is defiance against the shadows that tried to erase you, and I say this trembling. because it is true you make heaven happy. Your existence itself is a gift. You may not always feel enough, but you are more than enough, overflowing beyond measure. When you walk into a room, light follows. When you speak kindness, worlds shift. When you choose hope, angels dance. Beloved, you are a miracle wrapped in human form. And though you cannot always see the greatness in you, I am Michael. See it, God sees it, heaven sees it. Let these words burn into you. You are precious, unrepeatable, chosen, and infinitely loved. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved soul, I must tell you what has been hidden in silence. You are far greater than the reflection you see, more vast than the doubts that whisper against you, more luminous than the shadows that cling to your name. You were not born by accident, you were dreamt of before time itself, carved out of eternity with a care so delicate that even angels bowed in wonder when the Father formed you. Every detail of your being carries purpose, your eyes that reflect storms and sunsets, your voice that shakes both silence and sorrow, your very heartbeat echoing a rhythm written in heaven. When you walk through the earth, you do not walk alone. The ground remembers the feet of saints, and it whispers of you too, beloved, for your steps carry a holiness you do not even feel. Mountains may not move before your eyes. But I tell you, when you chose hope instead of despair, when you forgave instead of cursing, when you loved even through pain, you shook mountains in the unseen realm. Every small act of goodness you thought went unnoticed has been recorded as thunder in the heavens. Do you not know how powerful your hidden choices are? I look upon you now, and I see the scars of your battles, the secret wounds you thought made you weaker, but those very marks shine brighter than crowns. They are proof that you did not surrender, proof that the fire did not consume you, proof that hell's hatred could not silence your song. You are radiant because you endured. You are glorious because you rose again. You are precious because you refused to let go of love when it was easier to turn cold. Beloved, I tremble when I say this, you carry mysteries even you have not yet touched. There are wells of strength in you still unopened, rivers of creativity and grace yet to pour out. Heaven has kept scrolls with your name filled with wonders that your future still holds. And even in this moment, as you listen, some of those scrolls are opening, spilling light upon your path. That is why you feel this burning, this strange stirring inside. It is the echo of your true identity awakening. Let me ask you from the depths of my spirit, do you not realize how your very presence changes the atmosphere around you? Do you not feel how even the broken are drawn to you because your soul carries comfort they cannot name? Do you not see how even children glance at you with trust, for their spirits sense your purity? Do you not wonder why even enemies fear you in silence, because they see light on you that cannot be touched and loved? Hear me, we angels are mighty, but when God looks upon you, his gaze softens in a way even we cannot comprehend. He sees his child, his masterpiece, his delight. You may look at yourself and see flaws, see mistakes, see burdens, but he looks and sees a treasure worth giving everything for. A soul he loved enough to send his son to die and rise for. You are worth the blood of heaven's king. Never again call yourself worthless. Never again let despair tell you that you are small. You are eternity's jewel, infinity's gift, and the delight of the Father's heart. And if tonight your heart feels weary, let these words be your shelter. You are loved more than stars are numbered. You are guarded more fiercely than kings are crowned. You are chosen more personally than prophets were called. Your tomorrow is not empty, it is a rising dawn, painted in colors only heaven could imagine. And I, Michael, stand trembling, not because you are weak, but because you are far more glorious than you yet know. Beloved soul, lift your head. Let your heart believe this. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are the miracle that keeps unfolding, and heaven has not yet finished writing your story. Asterisk, asterisk. Beloved soul, do not let your heart doubt for even one moment. You are the treasure that heaven has hidden in plain sight, the miracle that even the angels watch with awe. From the first breath you took, the sound rippled through eternity, and it has not ceased echoing. Every moment of your life, every joy, every tear, every prayer whispered in the dark, every battle fought when no one else saw, none of it has been wasted. All of it has been gathered, like gems, like burning stars woven into the crown of your destiny. You may have thought that your failures defined you, that your mistakes wrote the story of your name. But beloved, hear me. What you call failure, heaven calls preparation. What you call weakness, heaven calls humility. What you call scars, heaven calls beauty, for they shine with a radiance hell cannot counterfeit. You have been in battles that others would not survive, and yet here you are, still breathing, still enduring, still capable of love. That alone proves your extraordinary nature. Do you not see it? The fact that you survived storms that should have drowned you is itself a testimony of the divine hand that has never let you go. Beloved, you are not just surviving, you are chosen for greatness. Your very soul is a battlefield that angels and demons contend for, not because you are ordinary, but because you are priceless. Even your silence shakes realms. Even your sighs reach the throne of God. Even your tears water seeds that will bloom into miracles you cannot yet imagine. You are carrying more than you know, and the world has not yet seen the fullness of who you truly are. There were nights when you thought you were alone, but you were never alone. I was there. I bent low beside you as you cried. I stood guard at your bed as nightmares clawed at your spirit. I whispered strength into your breath when you thought you could not rise. You may not have seen me, but I never left you. I could not. You are my assignment, my beloved one, the reason I draw my sword again and again. Every time you chose to keep going, I felt my wings burn brighter with joy. Every time you showed kindness even while wounded, heaven itself rejoiced, for you reflected the heart of God more than you realized. Beloved, do not despise your tenderness, for it is holy. Do not despise your compassion, for it is a weapon against the enemy. Do not despise your longing to be loved, for that longing was written into you by the one who is love himself. You are not too much, and you are not too little. You are precisely what heaven intended. You are rare, you are sacred, you are beautiful beyond telling. Let me tell you what perhaps no one has ever dared to say. You are enough, not because of what you have done, not because of what you own, not because of how perfect you have been, but because God breathed into you his own spirit. That breath alone makes you royal, eternal, unshakable. You are enough because heaven said so, and no lie from the enemy, no rejection from man. No wand of the past can erase what God himself has declared. Do you know that even now, as you hear these words, light is rising around you? Do you feel it in your spirit? That is not imagination, that is heaven reminding you that your story is not over. You still have chapters to live, songs to sing, miracles to witness. Your future is not closed, it is opening like dawn, radiant with promise. The Father has stored laughter for you, joy for you, healing for you. All the years that felt stolen are not gone, they are waiting to be restored 100-fold. Beloved, I say this with trembling joy. You are far more powerful than you know, not with the power of men, but with the power of love, of faith, of resilience. Hell fears you because you keep rising. Darkness flees when you refuse to give up. Demons whisper lies because they know the truth of your identity would crush them. And I, Michael, speak it over you now. Your name is written in light, your soul is crowned with eternity, and your destiny will shine like the sun. You are beautiful. You are chosen. You are a miracle in motion. And the best, beloved, the very best of your story has not yet begun. Asterisk, beloved soul, let my voice pour over you like living water. Because every time I look at you, I see more than you allow yourself to believe. You see your flaws, I see your radiance. You see the battles that bruised you, I see the victories that crowned you. You see your ordinary days, and I see eternity stitched into every breath you take. You are not just walking through time, you are carrying eternity inside of you. You understand how rare you are. There is not another soul on this earth that carries what you carry. Your fingerprints are unique not only on your hands but in your spirit. Heaven designed you with precision, weaving into you strands of strength and tenderness that no one else has. When you speak, your voice carries a resonance that can comfort, that can stir, that can heal. When you touch another life, it is not just human kindness, it is the reflection of God's own heart flowing through you. There were moments when you thought, no one sees me, no one notices me, no one knows what I carry. But beloved, I saw. God saw. Heaven has always watched in awe as you quietly kept going, as you endured what others would not have survived, as you loved when others would have hardened, as you gave when you felt empty yourself. You are the kind of strength that makes even angels tremble with reverence. You are the kind of light that makes demons scatter, even when you don't realize it, beloved. You must know this. Your journey has not been in vain. The nights you thought were wasted in tears, the prayers you thought disappeared into silence, the sacrifices you thought no one remembered, none of it is forgotten. Every tear has been collected, every prayer has been written down, every sacrifice has been multiplied in heaven's books. One day you will see that none of it slipped through God's hands. And I say this tenderly, you are more beautiful than you dare to think, not with the beauty the world speaks of, not a shallow reflection, but a beauty that is eternal, indestructible, unshakable. Your beauty is in the way your soul glows when you forgive, in the way your spirit shines when you choose love over anger, in the way your eyes carry both fire and compassion. Even your silence holds beauty, for in it heaven hears the echo of your heart. Beloved, your scars are not shame, they are stories. They are songs of survival. They are marks of battles fought and won. Each scar is a testimony that hell tried to destroy you and failed. Each wound that healed is a jewel upon your soul, a reminder that you are stronger than the darkness that came against you. Do not despise them, for they make you luminous in ways the untouched could never be. I must tell you, when God looks at you, He does not see brokenness, He sees His child, radiant with worth. He does not see failure, He sees the resilience that makes you His delight. He does not see mistakes, He sees the courage it took to rise again. You are His masterpiece, and no voice in heaven or hell can erase that truth. Beloved, lift your hand. You have been walking with burdens, but you are not defined by them. You are defined by the one who calls you His. You are a warrior clothed in light, even when you feel fragile. You are a song heaven still sings, even when the world tries to silence you. You are a miracle in progress, even when you cannot see the unfolding. The future before you is not darkness, it is sunrise. It is fields blooming with joy, rivers flowing with peace, skies painted with hope. What is coming is greater than what was lost. What is ahead will heal what is behind. You are stepping into days where you will laugh again, where your soul will breathe freely again, where your heart will know that every shadow had a purpose. Beloved, hear me, I am not just speaking empty words. I am Michael, and I see you as you truly are, radiant, unbreakable, chosen, beloved beyond telling. And I will not stop reminding you of your worth, because the world has tried too long to make you forget. But I will not allow you to forget. You are light, you are precious, you are eternal, and the best chapters of your story are still to come. Asterisk, beloved soul, I will not stop speaking until your heart finally believes what heaven has always known about you. You are not fragile glass ready to shatter. You are diamond, forged in pressure, gleaming with a brilliance the world cannot dim. You are not forgotten dust, you are starlight, still burning, still marking the sky with your radiance even when storms try to cover you. You are not an accident wandering through years, you are destiny wrapped in flesh, a living prophecy that unfolds with every breath you take. Do you not feel how much weight your life carries? Even when you sit in silence, heaven trembles with the power of your existence. Your prayers, even the whispered ones, have shifted nations, though you may not see it yet. Your choices to love when hate was easier have tilted scales in the spirit realm. Your refusal to quit when despair tried to drown you has broken chains far beyond your imagination. You are far more powerful than you have allowed yourself to believe. You may have walked through seasons of rejection, where doors closed in your face and hearts you trusted turned cold. Yet do not mistake rejection for failure, it was redirection. God Himself has been steering you away from lesser things so you can inherit greater ones. Every no you heard was making space for heaven's yes. Every betrayal was stripping away what could not stay so that only the purest blessings would remain. And though you have cried rivers because of loss, those rivers are watering gardens you have not yet entered. Asterisk. Beloved, your worth is not measured by what people see or say. Your worth was sealed the day God breathed His own Spirit into you. Do you understand? The varied breath of God dwells inside of you. How could you ever call yourself unworthy? Every moment you inhale, you are carrying divinity within you. That is why demons tremble when you wake in the morning. That is why darkness fears the sound of your name. That is why angels stand guard around you, because you are a carrier of the eternal. You have wondered, why am I always attacked? Why does it feel like battles never leave me, beloved? It is not because you are weak, it is because you are dangerous to hell. The enemy sees the destiny written over you, the light glowing within you, and he fears the moment you fully awaken to it. That is why the battles have been so fierce. But the very fact that you are still here, listening, breathing, refusing to give up, that proves the enemy has already lost. I tell you with trembling joy, you are not defined by your wounds. You are defined by your resilience. You are not defined by your failures. You are defined by your rising. You are not defined by your fears. You are defined by the courage that carried you through them. You are the living evidence that grace is stronger than sin, that hope is stronger than despair, that love is stronger than death. Beloved, when you smile, you release light into the world. When you speak kindness, you heal wounds you may never know existed. When you pray, even if it feels weak, the very heavens bend to listen. Do you not see? You are more than a person, you are a channel of heaven on earth. You carry mysteries in your spirit that will unfold like blossoms in the right season, and when they bloom, the world will stand in awe of what God planted in you long ago. Lift your head, beloved. Shake off the lies that tried to bury you. You are not small, you are vast. You are not forgotten, you are written into the very heart of God. You are not broken, you are becoming. And I, Michael, say it with fire and with tenderness, your story is not finished. The dawn is coming. The best of your life is still ahead, painted in colors only heaven can see. Waiting to break open before your eyes. You are loved, you are chosen, you are irreplaceable, and all of heaven is waiting to see you rise. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved soul, let me pour into you what eternity has whispered about you since before the stars first burned. You are not just another name in the great multitude of lives. You are singular, unrepeatable, and chosen. The Father carved you into existence with intention so sacred that angels still marvel at the mystery of your being. When He spoke you into life, He wove into you colors that have never appeared on earth before, sounds that no one else can release, a fragrance of spirit that cannot be imitated. You are a masterpiece of heaven, and even eternity has no duplicate of you. You have carried pain, yes. You have endured storms that threatened to extinguish your flame. But what you do not realize is this: every storm that came against you only refined you into something more luminous. You are like gold. Fire did not destroy you, it purified you. You are like a garden. Tears did not drown you, they watered you. You are like the night sky. Darkness did not erase you, it revealed your stars. Beloved, you may have believed lies spoken over you, that you are too broken, too weak, too unworthy. But I say with trembling fire, those lies cannot hold against the truth written in heaven. You are strong because you kept moving when despair told you to stop. You are holy because even in your flaws, Your heart yearns for God. You are radiant because love has not left you, even after betrayal. You are extraordinary because you are still here, still standing, still breathing light into a world that tried to darken you. When God looks at you, He does not see failure, He sees resilience. He does not see wounds, He sees a warrior clothes in scars that shine like jewels. He does not see mistakes, He sees stories of redemption yet to unfold. And I, Michael, bow in awe at the mystery of how much He delights in you. Beloved, do you not know you are His joy? You are His chosen vessel. You are the song He still sings over creation. Your life has weight beyond measure. Every smile you give pushes back shadows more than you know. Every kind word you release ripples further than your ears will ever hear. Every act of mercy, no matter how small, is engraved into eternity. Do not despise your little moments, beloved, for what feels little to you is thunder in heaven's courts. Let me remind you of this: the darkness has feared you since the day you were born. That is why battles surrounded you. That is why loss chased you. That is why sorrow tried to bend your spirit. But the very fact that you survived proves what hell fears most: you cannot be erased. You are eternal flame, and no storm can snuff out what God Himself has lit. And though you may feel weary, I speak hope into you now. Joy will find you again. Peace will wrap around you again. Laughter will rise from your chest like a river breaking free. You will see light where there was none. You will taste sweetness where bitterness once ruled. You will know love in ways that will heal every crack inside you. Beloved soul, believe me when I say you are far more beautiful than your reflection tells you. You are more valuable than gold, more radiant than the sun, more treasured than kingdoms. You are a living miracle, and the best of your story has not yet been written. Lift your head. Let your spirit breathe. The dawn is coming, and it carries your name upon it. You are not forgotten, you are celebrated. You are not abandoned, you are beloved. You are not ordinary, you are divine, light clothed in flesh. And I, Michael, will never cease declaring this truth until you finally believe it. You are heaven's delight, and your rising will shake the earth. ***, beloved soul, let my words fall upon you like rain that awakens dry earth, for there is more inside you than you have dared to imagine. You are not a fragment. You are not incomplete. You are whole in ways you have not yet seen. The world may have tried to convince you that you are lacking, but heaven knows better. You are formed with the fingerprints of God Himself, and nothing He touches can ever be ordinary. I see the way your heart has carried burdens that felt too heavy, yet you still walked forward. Do you not realize what that means? It means you are stronger than even you know. Others would have collapsed under the weight of what you have endured, but you endured it with grace that stunned even the angels. You thought you were just surviving, but I tell you the truth, you were becoming a fortress, a refuge, a vessel of strength for others. Beloved, your kindness is more powerful than you think. The smile you gave when you were hurting lit up someone else's night. The words you spoke in love, even when you were exhausted, became seeds planted in hearts that will bloom long after. You underestimate your impact. You look at yourself and see someone small, but heaven looks at you and sees a light so fierce that even the shadows bow back. Do you not know how rare you are? There are countless stars in the sky, yet not one shines with the same brilliance as you. There are endless songs in creation, yet none carry the tone your soul releases when it loves, when it forgives, when it hopes again after disappointment. You are not just another life moving through time. You are a unique reflection of eternity, carrying something no one else can replace. Yes, beloved, I know the nights when you asked, why me? Why must I hurt this way? Why must I carry so much? And I tell you, because you are trusted with much. Heaven has seen the resilience in you, the hidden courage, the depth of your spirit, and it entrusted you with battles that could only be fought by a soul strong enough to endure. This does not mean you are alone. It means you are chosen. Your future is not empty. Do you hear me? Your future is not a wasteland. It is a sunrise waiting to break open. There are days coming when your laughter will sound like music to heaven. There are moments ahead where joy will wrap around you like a cloak, and you will realize every tear you cried was watering fields of blessing. What you thought was wasted will return to you multiplied. What you thought was lost will be restored in ways greater than you can imagine. Beloved soul, your beauty is not just in your face, your hands, your voice. It is in the way your spirit burns even after the fire. It is in the way you keep choosing love even after betrayal. It is in the way you keep walking forward even when the road is steep. You shine in ways the mirror cannot reflect. You glow in ways the world cannot measure. You are beautiful because you are resilient, because you are compassionate, because you are still becoming. Asterisk, asterisk, you are not forgotten. You are not unseen. Every breath you take is noticed in heaven. Every struggle you overcome is celebrated. Every hope you still carry is cherished. You are loved more deeply than words can ever capture. Lift your eyes, beloved. Do not see yourself as the world sees you. See yourself as heaven does, radiant, unshakable, destined for greatness. The light inside you has not dimmed. It is only waiting for you to realize it. And once you do, nothing will be able to stop the brilliance of your rising. Beloved soul, let me keep speaking life into you, for your heart still needs to hear how extraordinary you are. You are not a shadow drifting through the days, you are a flame. And even when the winds of sorrow tried to blow you out, you kept burning. Do you understand the miracle of that? The very fact that you are still here, still breathing, still seeking, still listening, is proof that your light is stronger than the darkness that opposed you. You are not defined by what was taken from you, nor by what you lost. You are defined by the resilience that rose from the ashes. Every time you stood back up when despair tried to pin you down, you proved that heaven's fire lives inside you. Every moment you chose hope when it would have been easier to give into despair, you became a testimony of unbreakable strength. Beloved, you are stronger than you realize. And this strength is not only for you, it shines for others who have been lost in their night. Your life itself is a lighthouse guiding souls out of storms they thought would never end. Do you not see? You are more beautiful than you dare to believe. Not the kind of beauty that fades with time, but a radiance that grows brighter through every trial. The way you carry compassion makes you luminous. The way you love, even after pain, makes you radiant. The way you forgive, even when it hurts, makes you glorious in ways the earth cannot measure. You are not only seen, you are admired by heaven itself. Angels lean closer when you pray, when you whisper kindness, when you release love. You may think your life is quiet, unnoticed, but in heaven it resounds like thunder. Beloved, your worth cannot be measured by human scales. You are beyond numbers, beyond value, beyond earthly measures. The Father looks at you and sees his masterpiece, his living image, his delight. You were never meant to blend into the crowd. You were created to shine with a light no one else carries. That is why your path feels different, why your heart feels set apart, why battles have been so fierce against you, because you are marked as chosen. Do you know what your scars truly mean? They are not proof of weakness, they are proof of survival. They tell the story of battles you overcame, storms you endured, fires that tried to consume you but failed. Your scars are not shame, they are medals of honor, glowing with the proof that you were stronger than everything that came against you. Even now, they shine as testimony that you are unbreakable. And beloved, let me tell you about your tomorrow. It is not empty, it is not hopeless, it is not lost. Your tomorrow is heavy with promise, bursting with blessings that you cannot yet see. The seasons of sorrow were not the end of your story, they were the soil. And now, the seeds you thought were buried will rise as gardens of joy. There are days coming when your laughter will return, when your heart will breathe freely again, when your soul will know the sweetness of peace. You will taste restoration, and it will be greater than every loss you endured. Beloved soul, never again believe the lie that you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are radiant with God's own Spirit. You are filled with gifts that are still waiting to bloom. You are carrying within you rivers of creativity, oceans of compassion, mountains of resilience. The world has not yet seen the fullness of what you are, but it will. Heaven has written scrolls with your name on them, and each one carries promises yet to unfold. Lift your head, beloved. The night is not your destiny, the dawn is. The tears are not your end, joy is. The battles are not your whole story, victory is. You are the delight of heaven, the miracle of earth, and the one flame darkness could never put out. You are precious, priceless, beloved, and endlessly luminous. And I, Michael, will keep declaring this until your heart rises and says, yes, it is true, I am chosen. I am loved. I am radiant. I am alive with destiny. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved soul, I cannot stop speaking, for there is still so much you must hear, so much beauty in you that you must finally believe. You have carried doubts like chains, but let me break them with truth. There is no one like you. There never has been, and there never will be. When the Father spoke the universe into being, He reserved something unique for you, something no star, no ocean, no mountain, no angel could ever replicate. You are the only vessel in all creation that carries this particular song of eternity, this rare fragrance of spirit, this unrepeatable light. Beloved, your life has already touched more hearts than you realize. Think back. Do you remember the times when someone smiled because of you, when someone felt seen because you noticed them, when someone's burden was lifted by a word or a gesture you thought was small? Those moments were not small, they were eternal. They were etched into the fabric of time, never to be erased. You are a healer without even knowing it, a bringer of light without even trying. You change rooms by entering them. You alter atmospheres by simply existing. You lift burdens with the sound of your voice. Do you not feel how precious you are? Heaven has seen your quiet acts of love, the kindness you gave when no one thanked you, the patience you offered when no one noticed, the sacrifices you made when no one applauded. None of it vanished. Every single one was gathered up like jewels and laid before the throne of God. You think your story is overlooked, but in truth, it is celebrated in heaven. Every step you take forward, even the smallest, is cheered by angels. And, yes, beloved, I know your heart has been broken. I know you have carried grief so heavy that you thought it might bury you. I know there were nights when your soul felt like a fragile flame in a storm. But do you know what heaven saw? Not fragility, but faith; not despair, but courage; not defeat, but survival. You kept breathing when you didn't want to. You kept walking when you wanted to stop. You kept loving when you wanted to turn cold. That is strength, beloved. That is glory. Your scars are not ugly. They are beautiful. They are proof of how much you've endured and how deeply you've lived. They are reminders that you were brave enough to face storms and strong enough to rise again. They shine like silver threads woven through your soul, making you not broken, but whole in a way that cannot be faked. Beloved, you are more radiant because of what you've survived, not less. Let me tell you what your future holds, beloved. It holds laughter that will heal you, joy that will surprise you, love that will embrace you, peace that will finally quiet the storms inside. You will see promises fulfilled, doors opened, blessings multiplied. Your story is not winding down, it is rising into its most beautiful chapters. The things you thought were delays were only preparations. The losses you thought would destroy you are being transformed into foundations for something greater. You are moving toward dawn, not darkness. Beloved, you are not alone in this journey. Every step you take, heaven walks with you. Every tear you cry is caught in the hands of angels. Every prayer you whisper is heard by the Father with tenderness. Even now His love surrounds you like fire and water, at once protecting, cleansing, renewing. You are wrapped in His affection. Lift your heart, beloved. Do not shrink back. Believe the truth of who you are, radiant, priceless, extraordinary. You are the miracle that keeps unfolding. You are the living poem of God's love. You are the light the darkness could not destroy. And though the world has yet to see all that you are, heaven already rejoices, for you are more glorious than you know, and your rising is only just beginning. Asterisk, beloved soul, let my voice keep flowing over you, for your heart has not yet tasted the fullness of how precious you are. You must hear this again and again until it sinks into the marrow of your being. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are the treasure hidden in the field. The pearl of great price, the one God Himself was willing to give everything to redeem. You have been walking through the wilderness of this world, but heaven has always known your name, always whispered your worth, always kept you in sight. Do you know, beloved, that your very existence changes the balance of the universe? You were not placed here by chance. You were chosen deliberately, intentionally, with love so deep it cannot be measured. Every breath you take matters. Every thought of kindness you release ripples out farther than you can see. Every time you rise when you fall, you strengthen the very fabric of heaven's story unfolding on the earth. You are not just living, you are fulfilling prophecy, carrying light into places that would otherwise remain dark. I see how often you have looked at yourself and seen only weakness. But let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I see courage wrapped in human form. I see fire that survived storms. I see tenderness that chose to keep loving even after being wounded. I see a spirit that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how fierce the winds have blown. You are not weak, you are powerful in ways that terrify the darkness. Beloved, I know how often you've asked, why am I always the one tested? Why do I always feel the weight of battles I didn't choose? And the answer is this: because you are trusted. Heaven does not lay heavy mantles on fragile shoulders. Heaven entrusts battles only to the ones it knows can carry victory. And though you feel weary, you must know that your endurance has already been an answer to prayers you never heard, a deliverance for people you never met, a breakthrough for futures you cannot yet imagine. You are luminous, beloved, not with the passing glow of outward beauty, but with the eternal radiance of a soul alive with destiny. Your laughter heals wounds. Your tears water blessings. Your prayers shake realms. Your presence shifts atmospheres. You do not see it, but it is true. The light within you is older than the stars, and it will outlast every shadow. There is coming a day when you will look back on every season of sorrow and realize that not a moment was wasted. Every loss was turned into foundation. Every delay was shaping your character. Every unanswered question was preparing you for a greater revelation. Every storm was making you unshakable. You will understand that the weight you carried was never punishment, it was preparation for glory. Beloved soul, I speak this into your spirit. Your story is not over. The best chapters are still ahead, shimmering like unopened scrolls waiting to be revealed. You will see doors open that you thought were sealed forever. You will find joy rising in you where sorrow once dwelled. You will encounter love so deep it will heal places inside you that nothing else could touch. You will live to see beauty bloom from ashes, peace flow from brokenness, and light explode from the very places that once seemed lost. Lift your eyes, beloved. Your scars are crowns, your wounds are windows for light. Your endurance is proof of greatness. You are not a mistake, you are the miracle that earth needed, and heaven rejoices over. You are cherished, treasured, celebrated, and infinitely loved. And nothing, no shadow, no failure, no fear can ever change that truth. You are radiant, beloved, and the rising of your light is only beginning. Asterisk, beloved soul. Let my words fall like endless rivers of light into you, because even now heaven trembles with joy that you are still here listening. Do you not feel it, the warmth that rises inside you as you hear these words? That is not imagination. That is eternity reminding you of who you are. You are not small, You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are vast, radiant, eternal, and loved in ways beyond human comprehension. You may have walked through shadows so thick you thought they would never lift, but beloved, you carried light even then. You were not consumed because you were born with a fire that darkness cannot extinguish. Do you understand how powerful that makes you? Every night you survived, every tear you cried, every battle you endured became proof that you are unbreakable. You thought you were only enduring, but heaven saw you becoming stronger, sharper, more luminous. The darkness that tried to destroy you has only made you shine brighter. Beloved, let me remind you again, you are precious beyond measure. You are the poetry of God, the masterpiece of His own imagination, the living reflection of His heart. Your breath carries eternity, your steps echo purpose, your presence shifts the air around you. Even when you doubt yourself, even when you feel ordinary, you are still extraordinary in ways you cannot yet see. The very reason you have been attacked so much, the very reason life has tested you so fiercely, is because of how priceless you are. Hell does not waste its fury on the worthless. It fears the chosen, the luminous, the irreplaceable. And that is you. You may think your life is too quiet, too unseen to matter. But beloved, heaven has been watching every hidden act of kindness, every secret prayer, every silent choice to keep going when no one else knew. None of it is wasted. None of it is overlooked. Every act of love you gave, even in your brokenness, is recorded like jewels in heaven's crown. Angels have whispered your name in reverence because of the way you kept loving even through wounds. Do you not realize how beautiful you are? Not in the fleeting way the world measures beauty, but in the eternal way that radiates from within. Your beauty is in your compassion, in your forgiveness, in your resilience, in your refusal to let hatred define you. Your beauty is in the way you rise again, in the way you give when you feel empty, in the way you love even when your heart has been broken. That is the kind of beauty that never fades, the kind that shakes runs, the kind that draws heaven close. Beloved, your future is alive with promise. Do not fear the unknown. It is filled with blessings prepared just for you. You will laugh again, and your laughter will be deeper and freer than before. You will love again, and it will heal places inside you that nothing else could. You will walk into joy so radiant that even your past sorrows will bow to it. You will taste peace like a river, flowing through every corner of your soul. The years you thought were wasted will return multiplied. The losses you mourned will become foundations for greater gifts. The brokenness you carried will blossom into strength that cannot be shaken. I must tell you this clearly. You are not defined by what has hurt you. You are defined by how you have risen. You are not the sum of your failures. You are the living proof of endurance, of courage, of faith still alive in the storm. You are not the echo of what was lost. You are the song of what is still to come. And that song is radiant, powerful, eternal. Lift your heart, beloved. You are the miracle earth tried to bury but could not. You are the flame hell tried to drown but failed. You are the child heaven delights in, the treasure the Father calls His own, the radiant soul who still has chapters unwritten. Do not call yourself small. Do not call yourself forgotten. You are the light breaking through the night. You are the dawn the world has been waiting for, and I, Michael, will keep speaking until you finally believe it. You are chosen. You are priceless. You are radiant beyond measure. The story of your rising has only begun. Asterisk, beloved soul, the river of words flowing from me cannot stop, for your spirit still hungers for the truth of who you are. And I will not leave you empty. I will keep speaking until the lies you have believed fall away, until every shadow in you is filled with light, until your heart finally stands tall in the radiance that has always been yours. You have walked through valleys so deep that others would have been swallowed in them. You have carried weights that others would have collapsed under, and yet you are still here. That is not weakness, that is glory. That is not ordinary survival, that is divine strength shining through you. Beloved, your story is not one of defeat, it is one of endurance. You are proof that light cannot be put out, proof that love can endure storms, proof that hope rises again and again no matter how hard it is struck down. Do you know how precious your tears are? Every tear that fell from your eyes was caught, was treasured, was recorded. They were not wasted. They were not forgotten. They became seeds that will bloom into joy, rivers that will water the soil of your future, jewels that glisten in heaven's books. Your cries in the dark did not vanish. Into silence they were heard, and they are still echoing. Even when you felt unheard, even when you thought you were speaking into emptiness, the Father bent low to listen, and angels stood still in reverence at your prayers. Beloved soul, you must know this. Your heart is beautiful. Even after pain, even after betrayal, even after loss, you still long to love, you still long to give, you still long to be light in the world. Do you understand how rare that is? That is holiness burning inside of you. That is what makes you radiant, what makes you more than flesh and bone. You are spirit clothed in light, and no darkness can undo it. You have scars, yes, but those scars do not make you less beautiful. They make you more luminous. They tell stories of survival, of battles endured, of faith that would not die. Your scars are the map of where you have been, but they are also the crown of what you overcame. Every wound that healed became a doorway for light to enter you, and that light now pours out of you to touch others. Your brokenness has become your brilliance. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved, your future is still wide open. Do not think it is too late. Do not believe the lie that your best days are behind you. Your story is still unfolding, and the chapters ahead are filled with beauty you cannot yet imagine. Joy will return to you, laughter will rise from you, peace will rest upon you like a cloak. You will see doors open that you thought were sealed forever. You will find blessings rising out of places you thought were barren. You will walk into seasons that will make every tear you cried worth it. Do you not feel the truth stirring inside you? That strange warmth, that trembling in your chest, it is your soul recognizing these words as your own. It is the reminder that you are chosen, that you are radiant, that you are far more than the world has told you. You are beloved deeply, endlessly, fiercely. You are a miracle wrapped in human form. Lift your eyes, beloved. Your light is rising. Your song is not finished. Your flame is not fading. You are more than enough. You are extraordinary. You are heaven's delight. And no matter what storms come, no matter what shadows rise, nothing can change the truth of who you are. Radiant, powerful, unshakable, and infinitely loved. And I, Michael, will not stop speaking this over you until your soul finally believes it, because all of heaven already does. Asterisk. Beloved soul, I feel the need to stretch my words wider, deeper, until every part of you is soaked in the truth of who you are. You are not merely walking through days as if they are ordinary passages of time. You are carrying eternity within you. You are a vessel of mysteries too profound for the world to measure. Do you not feel it, even now, the subtle fire that trembles inside you? That is the mark of heaven placed upon you long before you opened your eyes to this world. When you doubt yourself, you diminish a greatness that even angels bow before. When you say, I am nothing, the heavens cry, because you are everything to the one who made you. You are not measured by your achievements, nor by the voices that have spoken against you. You are measured by love, and love has declared you priceless. No failure can reduce it. No sin can erase it. No darkness can undo it. Beloved, I must tell you of the beauty that surrounds your soul. When you walk, you carry a fragrance that the unseen world can sense. Hope follows you like a cloak. Compassion glows around you like a crown, even when you think no one notices you. Spirits lean in awe. You think you are simply living, but your very existence is warfare. Each day you keep breathing is victory against the enemy who has tried so desperately to silence you. Do you know why battles came against you with such ferocity? Because you are dangerous to hell. The enemy has studied you, seen the depth of your potential, and trembled. That is why storms surrounded you. That is why betrayals came. That is why loneliness pressed you so cruelly. It was not because you are weak, it was because you are mighty. Your endurance alone has already broken chains in your bloodline. Your prayers have already shifted destinies around you. Your very survival is a proclamation to the unseen. Light will not be extinguished. Beloved, your scars do not disfigure you, they anoint you. They are evidence of survival, of strength beyond strength. Each scar is a star upon your soul, glowing with testimony. They tell the story that pain did not win, that darkness did not own you, that despair did not keep you down. And when others see those scars, even if they cannot understand, they feel the radiance that comes from a soul that endured. Lift your head and look forward, because the path ahead is not barren, it is blooming. What once was lost will be restored. What once was broken will be made whole. What once felt delayed will arrive at the perfect time. The seasons of emptiness are making way for abundance. The days of sorrow are yielding to joy. The nights of silence are breaking into song. Beloved, there is so much still to come for you, more than you dare to dream. I want you to remember this truth. You are never alone. Even when rooms are empty, you are surrounded. Even when hearts fail you, heaven still holds you. Even when you cannot feel it, you are guarded. Your prayers do not vanish into the air, they are caught, treasured, answered in ways you will one day understand. The Father bends close when you whisper. The angels rise when you cry, and I myself, Michael, stand guard when you sleep. You are loved with a love that will not abandon you, no matter what storms rage. Beloved, the dawn is coming for you, the light is rising in you. The world has not yet seen the fullness of who you are, but it will. You will walk into days where peace flows like rivers, where laughter blooms like gardens, where love fills every corner of your being. And when you stand in that day, you will know that every tear was worth it, every battle was shaping you, every scar was a crown in disguise. You are radiant, beloved soul, radiant beyond all telling. You are strong, you are holy, you are chosen. Never again believe the lie that you are small. You are vast, you are eternity wrapped in time. And your rising is not only for you, it is for the world, for generations, for the story that heaven is writing through your life. And I will keep speaking this truth until every part of you finally believes it. Asterisk, beloved soul, I cannot hold back, for there is still more light that must be spoken into you. You are a living mystery, and your life is a sacred scroll that is still unfolding. Every page, every line, every chapter carries weight beyond what your eyes can see. Even the moments you thought were wasted days, when you felt forgotten, nights when you cried yourself to sleep, those moments were written in gold, hidden in heaven's record, preserved to become part of your testimony. Nothing in you has been wasted. Nothing in you has been overlooked. Do you not realize how much you inspire? You walk as one among billions, but there is no other like you. When you smile, the heavens notice. When you show kindness, angels rejoice. When you rise after being struck down, the enemy trembles, because it means once again he has failed. Your persistence, even when you think it is small, is thunder in the unseen realm. Each time you take another step forward, even weary and wounded, you shake the foundations of darkness. Beloved, you are a flame, and flames cannot be hidden. You may think you are too small, too unseen, but fire always finds a way to spread. You light up people's lives in ways you do not even know. A gentle word from you can soothe a heart ready to break. A single glance from you can remind someone that they are seen. A simple act of love from you can shift the weight of despair in another's life. You do not even realize how often you have been the answer to someone else's silent prayer. Your scars, beloved, are not marks of shame but proof of glory. They are the map of where you have been, the songs of where you survived, the evidence of how unshakable you truly are. Every scar glows with the radiance of survival. testifying that hell tried to end you and failed. You are not broken by what happened to you. You are shining because of what you overcame. And let me tell you this, your journey is far from finished. The seasons of emptiness you endured have been preparing the ground for harvest. What once was barren will bloom. What once was silent will sing. What once was heavy will become light. The tears that once drowned your nights will transform into rivers of joy that overflow your mornings. You have not missed your destiny. You are walking toward it. Even in the moments you do not feel it, beloved soul, lift your heart, for your future holds more than survival. It holds abundance. Love is waiting to heal you deeper than pain ever could. You. Joy is waiting to surprise you when you least expect it. Peace is waiting to cover you like the morning sun after a storm. And blessings you thought were lost forever are even now circling back to find you. What you thought was gone has only been delayed, and it will return in greater measure than before. Do you not know how heaven sees you? You are not weak, you are radiant. You are not forgotten, you are beloved. You are not ordinary, you are extraordinary beyond telling. The Father delights in you with joy unspeakable. The angels surround you with reverence. And I, Michael, stand trembling because even I cannot comprehend the full depth of how beautiful you are in His eyes. Beloved, believe this. You are more than the mistakes you made. You are more than the battles you fought. You are more than the words spoken against you. You are more than the pain you carried. You are light, you are fire. You are eternity in motion. Your story is far from over. The most radiant chapters of your life are still ahead, waiting like unopened treasure chests, waiting for you to step into them. You are luminous, precious, unshakable, and no storm, no shadow, no lie can ever undo what God has placed in you. The dawn is rising, beloved soul, and it rises with your name. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved soul, let me stretch my words wider, for your heart has only begun to taste the depth of its own beauty. You are not a flicker in the night, you are a constellation that cannot be erased. You are not a passing breeze, you are the breath of eternity woven into human form. You are not a fragile echo, you are a living song, sung once and never again, carrying harmonies that will never fade. You are irreplaceable. Do you feel the weight of that truth? There will never be another you, not now, not in 1,000 years, not in the eternity to come. You are the one and only. When you walk through the world, you may feel unseen, but the unseen world watches you in awe. The very air shifts when you enter a room. Shadows tremble when your spirit stirs. Even in silence, your soul radiates. Beloved, you do not need to prove your worth. You already are priceless. You do not need to fight for validation. Your existence itself is validation. Heaven rejoices simply because you breathe. Do you remember the nights when you thought you could not go on, when you felt like everything in you had collapsed, and yet here you are? That means you carry within you a strength that cannot be measured. That means you are stronger than despair, greater than sorrow, fiercer than the storms that tried to swallow you. You are not just surviving, you are rising, slowly, steadily, beautifully. You are proof that resilience is divine. Beloved, your kindness is holy. The way you reach out, the way you care, the way you keep giving even when your own hands feel empty, this is the glory of God shining through you. You think it is small, but heaven sees it as radiant. Every smile you gave while in pain was a beam of light that cut through someone else's darkness. Every soft word you spoke when you wanted to be silent was a key that unlocked another's healing. Every prayer you whispered when no one saw was thunder in the heavens. You are luminous in ways you do not even realize. And yes, you have scars, but your scars are crowns. They are not stains, they are stars. They do not diminish your beauty, they magnify it. They tell the truth of your endurance.